Government all-in, revival and reforms in India aviation. The India aviation sector, including airlines, airports, and related services, have come under financial stress on account of the COVID-19 pandemic. The India government has weighed in with steps to revive India's civil aviation sector. Nearly 25,000 crore are to be spent for growth and development of the civil aviation sector within the next 4 to 5 years. Domestic operations have now reached about 50% of pre-COVID levels, and the number of freighters has increased from 7 to 28. The Minister of State in the India Ministry of Civil Aviation, General Reg. Dr. V.K. Singh, said in a written reply to Shri M. V. Shreyams Kumar in Rajya Sabha today that the key outcomes have been in spite of the pandemic. The details of major steps taken by the government to revive the civil aviation sector during this period are, among other things, as follows. Provide support to airlines through various policy measures. Provide airport infrastructure through Airports Authority of India and the private operators. Promotion of private investments in existing and new airports through the PPP route. Provide an efficient air navigation system. Through air bubble arrangements, efforts have been made to ensure fair and equitable treatment to our carriers in the international sector. Goods and services tax GST rate reduced to 5% from 18% for domestic maintenance, repair and overhaul MRO services. A conducive aircraft leasing and financing environment has been enabled. Route rationalization in the Indian airspace in coordination with Indian Air Force for efficient airspace management, shorter routes and lower fuel consumption. Coordination with stakeholders to resolve issues. The government has also taken several measures for reforms in civil aviation sector of the country by providing top-class infrastructure and facilities. Promotion of private investments in existing and new airports through the PPP route has taken place. I has taken up a development program to spend around 25,000 crore in next 4-5 years for expansion and modification of existing terminals, new terminals, expansion or strengthening of existing runways, aprons, airport navigation services ANS, control towers, technical blocks, etc., to meet the expected growth in aviation sector. The Government of India (GOI) has accorded in principle approval for setting up of 21 greenfield airports across the country. So far, 6 greenfield airports namely, Shirdi in Maharashtra, Durgapur in West Bengal, Pakyong in Sikkim, Kannur in Kerala, Orvakal in Andhra Pradesh, and Kalaburgi in Karnataka have been operationalized. Under Regional Connectivity Scheme RCS-Uday-Ka-Nagra-Kudan, as on July 27, 2021, 359 routes have commenced connecting 59 unserved/underserved airports, including 2 water aerodromes and 5 heliports. Route rationalization in the Indian airspace in coordination with Indian Air Force for efficient airspace management, shorter routes and lower fuel consumption has occurred. Through air bubble arrangements, efforts have been made to ensure fair and equitable treatment to carriers in the international sector. The government has supported airlines through various policy measures with an aim to improve their global competitiveness, such as rationalization of taxes, creation of a conducive aircraft leasing and financing environment, effective use of bilateral traffic rights and improvement in air navigation facilities, etc. Additionally, the government has encouraged the airlines to buy modern wide-body aircraft. So far, Vistara Airlines has acquired 2 new wide-body aircraft. #Rebuilding Travel